How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. We're going to wait for a few people to get on here. I did see something, uh, and I already got, since we're already getting messages about it, I thought I'd address it. Apparently, the YouTuber Life by Jen has passed away a couple days ago. I, you know, I don't have much to say. I didn't really watch a lot of her content. I believe I made one video about her stating that she was a very serious warning for a lot of people. My deepest condolences to her family and those that are going to miss her. I just think that if anything, we should just redouble our efforts to try to help those people that might be making either similar errors in judgment systemically for long periods of time. I mean, this woman very clearly ate herself to death. I'm not saying that that's what killed her because I don't know, and I'm not going to look into it. I don't like to deal with the morbid shit. I want to try to help as many live people as I can. I do feel very bad for her family. It had to be torturous to watch her eat herself to death over the course of the last decade or so. I will point out that there was one of the reasons why I do. It's one thing to give a couple years ago, and especially since Crystal's been on the channel more often, like a couple years ago, it very much shifted where it went from just me doing comedy online and talking about fitness and joking around to let's really help people. And we have taken a lot of heat. One of our friends is going through some crazy shit right now with the stuff, but with the way this society works, and we went through a lot of stuff. And it's Life by Jen. She was a YouTuber who basically just made videos of herself eating and trying to lose weight. I saw very seriously a very direct correlation with very unhealthy behaviors and trying to lose weight online. Like once people started monetizing their weight loss journey, it's one of my biggest pet peeves. And I tell everybody, every single person that I critique or that I see try to lose weight online, my biggest piece of advice to them is don't lose weight online. If you want to be online famous, that's one thing, but don't connect it to your health. That's a very dangerous thing. That's one of the reasons. We try to set a good example, but I don't share that much of my journey because I got to be real. It's my journey, And what happens is even from the negative things, what people don't understand how this stuff works, and this is a warning out to April Lauren, who we're going to talk about today, and everybody. The way this stuff works is that you try to do the very best, the very best possible to lose weight, right? You try to get healthy the very best possible. And if you do this online and you share your journey, there's going to be a certain degree of people that are going to be very drawn to it, right? And they're going to wish the best for you and they're going to want the best for you. And then what happens is you have a setback, and there's going to be some people that revel in watching you fail. Just revel in it. I literally could fucking slip and fall right now. If I would stand up from this chair, slip and fall, and break my ankle on camera, it would get shared likely millions of times. It'd probably get shared way more than any other video I do because people want to see the failure in society. I really believe this. And people will watch the train wreck of it. This is how we end up with people like Nikado. Nikado Avocado is only famous because people love watching him hurt himself. Think about that. People love watching you hurt yourself. I think he does. He draws more people because he does it in a weird, fucking disgusting piece of shit character. But Life by Jen, she seemed like a decent person who was caught up in her addiction. I don't know. I said she was a decent person one time, and people were like, well, she did this, like that. But that's the thing. They put themselves under this microscope, and it's just a very unhealthy behavior for people that already have very serious problems with their health, which is why I mean, they end up lying and all sorts of shit constantly. They lie constantly because they lie to themselves. Most of these folks lie to themselves in the mirror every day saying that they're okay. Most of them lie to themselves in the mirror saying, well, I didn't eat that much, knowing like it's this weird thing. It's like, oh, I barely eat. You fucking liar. Like you're lying straight to the camera and society has now placated you. It, it's gotten to be this weird thing. And I feel bad because I wonder if this woman would still be alive if she never filmed videos on YouTube. Like, I seriously wonder that if she would have maybe made some different choices had she not been enabled by YouTube to eat herself to death. Because make no mistake about it, the YouTube revenue definitely likely aided her in eating herself to death. Like she was able to monetize very seriously negative behaviors that are against the terms of service agreement of YouTube. She was able to show herself eating and eating and eating online and stuff like that, and show her train wreck of a life that has ended in tragedy. You know, like so. I do hope that people wake up to this. This is why you don't want to share your weight loss journey online. If you want to talk about your health and weight loss occasionally, that's fine. But if you get into the point of you're weighing in constantly and you're sharing every step of the thing, every step that you do and every pitfall and every increase, like I really think that like it's this horrible thing. Like, I mean, I really believe that. And I believe that social media sees this, but they're not going to stop. They make money off these people. They're able to build serious advertising on these people. You know, like it's very sad. And I'm not gonna do a standalone video about it or anything like that. I didn't know this woman. I only made like a video about her. And it's goes beyond saying that it should be a cautionary tale for everybody. Obesity is not healthy for you. You know, I mean, nobody was fat shaming her. She was morbidly, super morbidly obese and should have taken weight loss very seriously. This woman, while it may not have directly been from literally weight, I don't know. I don't know what killed her, but there's not a shadow of a doubt in my mind that her serious, incredible hundreds of pounds more than she should have been weight played a very serious role in not just her death, but in the tragedy of her life for a long time up until she died. Like that's the thing. I mean, nobody can tell me this woman led in any way pleasurable of an existence. And I don't think that people realize that they're not that far away. Like Tess Holliday is 50, 60 pounds and an ankle sprain away from being completely immobile and miserable. Like if Tess Holliday could twist her knee right now and it's over. Like she'll eat herself to death in a year. Like people you need to get there faster. You just do. You need to get there faster. I'm waiting for the fat acceptance community to say Jen's death makes her fat phobic. Tragically, savagely funny, but so true. Like, I mean, the cope is going to be fucking crazy. All this in a week where everybody was upset about a fat suit about a 600-pound person, depicting their life as something that's not tragic, you know? So anyway, today we're going to talk about Miss April Lynn, April Lynn Lauren. We are going to hear how she is going to completely and in a massively self-absorbed fashion talk about how she. Give me 1 second. I wanted to point something out here to everybody. We're going to talk about how she, in a completely self-absorbed fashion, is talking about her, like 100% her. Like, I'm just going to point out, like, for those of you that get really upset when I give April Lynn a hard time, April Lynn is a liar. I want everybody to understand. And I will give her the best advice I can, and we shall talk about this. However, I did see this yesterday. Somebody sent me this. This is her site. This is her actual website. Now, this woman claims that she is just doing this just to share her journey and hope she helps people and blah, 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 blah. Maybe you should start by not lying to them. Hi, I'm April Lauren, and I'm so happy you are here. I began sharing my weight loss journey on YouTube in the summer of 2020. Okay, that is abject. I mean, that is provably false. This is absolutely provably false. She has been sharing her weight loss journey on YouTube for a lot longer than summer of 2020. This is absolutely, completely 100% provably wrong, provably false. I could prove this is false today, like right now. I could prove that she was sharing her weight loss journey and weight loss updates and keto kitchens years ahead of that. Years, 2-3 years ahead of that. So, now, so this is, I'm April Lauren. Thank you for, and let's see here. And have lost over 100 pounds so far. That's a lie. 100% of a lie. I even looked just to see if, like, just to make sure, but I even looked. That's 100% of a lie. By sharing my story, my weight loss journey, I hope to help others find their own way, learn to accept and be kind to themselves as they strive to grow a little bit better and brighter each day. You hope to get YouTube famous, in my opinion. I mean, I hate to keep, like, I understand that this is not what her fans or even her want to hear, but what's highlighted in blue right here is 2 sentences. Was actually in one sentence. There is 2 abject lies. 2 lies, 1 sentence. I mean, and I'm not going to call them misstatements. This is on a website. This was typed in on a website and published was hit. So these are not, she's not misspeaking. This is a lie. Very, very, very blatant, overt lie. I wish it wasn't like that, because I do think that she could actually do well for herself. I'm going to give my same suggestion to April Lynn as I normally give to her: is you should quit this. If you really want to lose weight, keep it off, build a healthier lifestyle for yourself, give up the fame. But this is a very, like, she's got the podcast right up here. She's also got a book club. If you look at the book club, by the way, just so everybody sees, there's a members forum where she talks to her members. You can join it here. The podcast is obviously her new thing. I'm very, podcast thing, I would rather her podcast. This is no shit. But when you start sharing your fucked up journey, and you put yourself in a position of, you hope to help others, you're putting yourself in a position of giving others advice. When you clearly, 1, don't know what you're doing, but 2, clearly lie about it. I mean, that's, again, I began sharing my weight loss journey on YouTube in the summer of 2020, and I'm not maybe restarted sharing or something like that, but it makes it seem like you just started losing weight in 2020, and that is not true. I mean, it is just not true. Anyway, we are going to go over this. I have not watched this video. I saw it, and then I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll just fucking wait to fucking check it out. So here we go. Oh, fuck. I don't want it to be like that. Anyway. And I can't seem to get that fucking right. I don't know why. Maybe if I do this. Still having trouble. I'll get there. That's not going to do it either. Okay, here we go. every person that eats themselves with 350 pounds has either considered it or had it at least suggested to her. I'm sure that her doctor has suggested it to her. Like I find it highly hard to believe that her doctor has not. If her doctor has not, what the fuck, doc? Maybe you should. My thoughts on weight loss surgery are always the same. It should be an absolute last resort to save the person's life. I'm not saying that she doesn't need it. I'm not saying that she doesn't need it. I'm saying it like I just don't know if that would be for her. No, I mean, and here's the thing: I don't want people like we're not going to be overtly mean to her. Like just because she's very clearly is a liar. But let's be real. The audio is very low. My audio or her audio? Her audio is as the best I can get it. My audio is the best I can get it. So it is what it be what it be. Let me check, see audio settings, auto. I don't know. So we're going to have to just check it out. Maybe, hang on, maybe I need to redo this in a way. Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe this will work. Okay. But let's be real. I don't think she's gained back 100 pounds. I do think she's gained back weight. I do think that she got to like 99 pounds down, got frustrated, tried to push it against my advice, and then gained a couple pounds back, got pissed, and started binging. We've done the videos on it. And then I believe that she fucking has gained some weight back in her reset. 15 pounds sounds probably about right. But just to be real, her audio, your audio is great. Great, thank you. Just to be real, if she gained weight back, again, I think that there's a decent portion of it that would likely be a decent portion of water weight. I would hope that she's not gorging herself to the point where she would she hasn't gained actually like 15 pounds of fat back. But I do think she's probably gained 10, 15 pounds. And what Ilona did a video yesterday. She figured, I would agree with that. 15, 20 pounds. I would agree. I would absolutely agree. So let's hear her. And what I am sure, and because like I said, I haven't watched this yet, but what I am sure is a very serious, she's going to find a way to sound condescending about this. Like she's going to find a way to, in some weird way, sound, oops, no, I don't want that. Sound condescending about her lack of progress. I mean, like I don't even know how else to state it. It's just, that's what it's going to be, her lack of progress. So here we go. Is the sound better for you guys?
I haven't considered it. I thought that I would talk about that a little bit in today's video. Welcome.
Was the sound better? Anybody? Hit me. Was the sound better? Come on, somebody. Hit me. Audio's fixed. Good. Okay, great. All right, so she very much here looks like she has gained quite a bit of weight back. 15, 20 pounds is completely understandable. But I mean, I believe she went through what I would refer to as a binge cycle, a full binge cycle, where maybe not full, maybe she's not done binging yet, but she just started eating and could not stop eating. So I believe that that's what it is.
Where I share all of the things that help me live each day a little brighter. I'm April Lauren, and I am on a journey to lose 200 pounds. I'm about halfway there.
Are you?
Hit the ceiling. I had wanted to get to 100 pounds down before I hit that 2-year mark. And part of that was I really...
But that's a lie. So hang on.
Sharing my journey in July 2020. This July,
No, you didn't. No, you did not start sharing your journey in July of 2020. You absolutely did not. You started sharing your journey in 2017 or 18. Factually, you have weight loss update in 2018 on old YouTube videos. Like, I can't. I understand people do not like that I give her a hard time, but it's because she's lying. Um,
Hit the ceiling. I had wanted to get to 100 pounds down before I hit that 2 year mark. And part of that was I really cut my calories down low and I worked out like I had been, and it was a lot. Yeah, just lots of random things happened
so you cut your real calories really low and worked out a lot, but we're having slow weight loss. I still call bullshit.
in my life that some were triggering and was a perfect storm for me. One in the past that would have resulted in significant weight gain. And so my best to take a step back. And I didn't intend for my step back to result in no
Significant weight gain.
weight loss progress. However, I did intend for it to be a place of calming myself, a place of getting my footing and continuing forward. It has been that for me.
In the last video, she said she lost ground. So, I mean,
and I am.
And I'm going to point out, like, and this just goes straight to April, and this is me, who many consider an expert in weight loss, best-selling weight loss author, certified addiction coach, former healthcare executive, lost 100 pounds and have kept it off for years myself. Coach thousands of people right now, 40% of which are made up of doctors, nurses, physicians' assistants, people in the healthcare industry that come to me to help them lose weight. If you need to take a pause from your weight loss while you're still super morbidly obese, you've been doing it wrong. Like the lifestyle you've built, if you're taking a break from dieting, which is what this is, you're taking a break from dieting, you are not going to keep this weight off. What you're doing is not working in a systemic long-term fashion. I have said this to you before. I mean, the thing I find most annoying is that every pitfall this woman has had, from the audience turning a little bit negative, from I have a video, you can look for it, where she said she was going to push hard to get to 100 pounds down by X amount of time, and my fucking suggestion was don't do that. It's going to fuck you up. Here we are. I mean, you guys can check that video out. I fucking clearly said this is going to fuck you up. Don't do this. Don't try to speed up. Don't try to speed up your weight loss. If it's slow and steady, stick to slow and steady. You fucking making all sorts of alterations, it's going to fuck with you. Sure enough, it did. So April, to you do not need to take my advice. I will just keep predicting your future, pretty much, because this is what a lot of people need to realize. This is not unique. This is how many people who have serious problems with food would act, and I believe it's exacerbated by her intense desire to be internet famous. Like a lot of them become internet famous, and it becomes a crutch for them. It becomes a very serious crutch for them to, in some way, just kind of stay doing positive and negative things, gaining weight cycling, that sort of thing. But she's weight cycling right now. And she's gaining back weight as a 250-pound woman. Like, you're gaining back weight. You're eating that. I mean, there's the food that's being ingested, especially if she's still active, is a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It's way more than you will be able to eat systemically. Like, you need to lose 100 pounds from what you are doing right now. The maintenance of what you're doing right now, there needs to be about 1,000 calorie swing in your nutrition to lose another 100 pounds. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you are so far away. If you are taking a pause and gaining a little bit of weight back, you are so dramatically far away from a lifestyle that will be conducive to losing the rest of this weight and keeping it off, that you should reevaluate how you're fucking doing this. I mean, I still get to the point where I just don't believe that she is not eating a lot more than what she claims. A lot more. And I feel bad for her, because this is what, I mean, it is very seriously evident that that's the case, because physics exists, energy balance exists. And I mean, I've heard her say that she has PCOS at one point in time, or people have said that she has PCOS, but then she was like did a metabolic test and they said she had a great metabolism. So if it's not your metabolism, I mean, I don't know what to say besides if you are gaining weight back at 260 pounds, especially still being decently active, just moving around, walking your dog for the day, you're eating about 1,000 calories more than what you're going to be able to eat as an average for the rest of your fucking life. It's just important, that this woman realizes that reality exists, and that's her reality,
I'm putting my shoulder to the wheel, so to speak. And I don't know how I'm going to be sharing my weight loss progress exactly.
You shouldn't share your weight loss progress. Stick to fucking doing podcasts, talking to other people. Don't share your progress. Just fucking take your progress and make it private. Make an announcement that you are not going to be losing weight online anymore, that you are just going to talk about lifestyle shit and occasionally mention your weight. Do not do a whole weight loss journey channel. It is very fucking negative for you, in my opinion, of course. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Exactly. I know I've shared a video that I am amping my weight loss up or at the speed at which. And
what does that even mean? You're amping your weight loss up the speed of which? I don't even understand like what you plan on doing here. Like, you think you're going to work out harder than what you've claimed you've been? I mean, this is crazy. Going faster, going stronger, going smarter. I have so much. None of it's smarter. None of it's smarter.
Also, a video about I'm not getting younger, and if I don't hurry up, I'm going to lose the window.
This is it exactly right here. She's got to work harder in the kitchen. She's got to work way harder in the kitchen. Way harder in the kitchen. Okay, so this one is what?
A very fair question is why not weight loss surgery? Or even why didn't you already get weight loss surgery? And tomorrow I talk with Sarah from Lose Weight Sarah. She recently got weight loss surgery. Episode will go live on the podcast tomorrow morning. As I was talking to her, I really got to thinking about different times that I probably should have just went ahead and got weight loss surgery. And then
I don't believe weight loss surgery would help April Lauren. April Lynn obviously has very serious problems with food and emotional issues, in my opinion, of course. Like, that's why else completely lie on your website? The problem this woman has is the implementation of a lifestyle and being honest with herself, even. Like, I believe this woman like sets up an affront to herself too. So I really believe that she needs to. I'm not going to do it's the food thing and blow everybody's ears out. Don't worry about it. Weight loss surgery for her, like, this woman needs very serious counseling. This woman needs to, I will say this every time we talk about April Lynn here. She needs to quit YouTube, quit sharing your fucking journey. The journey has not worked. You've tried to share your weight loss journey for 5 years. The first time with the whole keto thing, it left you at 350 fucking pounds. You're visibly gaining weight back. Let's be real. Like, you're visibly gaining weight back. Stop it. Stop sharing your weight loss journey. If you want to be YouTube famous, rock on that podcast. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. For real. But you sharing your weight loss journey to try to inspire people is not working. It's absolutely not. What will happen is that everybody, the entire audience, will eventually get just really fucking offended by you. What eventually will happen is that you will end up in the same ranks as Amber Lynn and Foodie Beauty and all of them, where the audience is vast majority pissed at you because they were trying their very best to believe in you. They were trying so hard to root for you, and then you've let them down and been caught in massive amounts of being completely disingenuous because you very clearly fucking lie. I mean, you just very clear, like, I can legally say that because I can legally prove that you did not start your weight loss journey, sharing your weight loss journey on YouTube in the summer of 2020. You started before then and just deleted half of it. You hit a reset. Like, I mean, so bad.
Got to thinking about the reasons why I didn't. And these
Hang on
are
a second. Just look at Stella Williams. She got weight loss surgery and admitted to having a hard time because the underlying issues were never fixed. Fix your mentals. That's what it is. That's what you have to. You absolutely have to. It's not, it does not change shit. If anything, it hurts people. Like, I mean, if anything, without proper therapy, it can be very seriously detrimental.
my reasons for me about me. So if you're considering getting weight loss surgery, this is not a video for you. It's a video for anyone who wants to know about me and why I haven't and why I like.
Every video this woman makes is a video of people that she hopes want to figure out about her. This woman wants to be famous more than she wants anything else. This woman wants to be famous and adored online more than anything else, and in my opinion, even more than having a child. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand. I just don't. I don't understand. I don't.
Likely won't. First time weight loss surgery was ever brought up to me was after I hurt my leg. At that time, it was not something that I ever would have been able to afford. And even now, it's not something, I don't know why I said it like that. Weight loss surgery is expensive. It's expensive, especially if insurance does not cover it. So that is a huge reason right there. But beyond that, lost weight doing a protein sparing modified fast. And I did that through a bariatric center. And it was very successful for me in losing the weight. Now I lost it quick. I lost it going 120% all in. I focused so hard. I lived my life for when I was done. And from the moment I stopped taking the supplements, I lived with a fear of gaining it back, a determination not to, but a fear of gaining the weight back.
And that is, I mean, literally why when you hear myself, Crystal, Mark, Sean Torbati, Mike Rashid, when you hear us talk about no morbidity, that's why we talk about how it should be used as a tool to gain control of your lifestyle, to in a very systemic fashion, get to the point where you're eating mostly whole foods, getting proper amount of hydration in. Like April Lynn here should be getting about 300 ounces of fluid in a day. I would have a hard time believing she's doing that. But it's the same thing. Like all these things need to be a tool. You need to fix your lifestyle. It needs to happen. Nothing works unless you do. You need to fix your lifestyle.
And then I went through quite a few things all at the same time. It was just one of those perfect storms. Now I talked about this in the How Did I Get Fat video.
It wasn't a perfect storm. People go through shit all the time. Just so you know, I mean, I lost a significant amount of weight since the start of 2020, and I was receiving death threats almost every fucking day, and like basically the entire fucking world trying to cancel me, plus watching everything else happen. So shit happens to everybody, but it just depends on how you fucking deal with it. You're basically saying that if any bad thing fucking happens, you're going to fucking gain weight. You need to fix that shit too. Shit's going to happen, especially if you want to be a parent. My fucking goodness. Holy shit. Being a parent is the best gift that was ever given to me, but talk about the most stressful fucking situation you've ever put yourself in. You're in charge of a fucking young life, and everything you do, you worry that you fucked up, and then they get old enough to fucking like just fucking not listen to you anyway. and then you worry about all sorts of shit. You know what I mean? Like the goal is to be a parent. Like you think that there's not going to be stress involved in that shit, especially in today's world. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I mean, your weakness is not an excuse to gain fucking weight. Your weakness is an excuse to get stronger. Your weakness is an excuse to fucking, build yourself up a little bit so you can, carry the fucking cross. That's what we did. Listen, I mean, I literally have a book, Math and Willpower. All right, because I believe that to a great degree, weight loss is about math and willpower, right? Just figure out the mathematics. This woman wants to weigh about 150 pounds. This woman is probably going to need to take in somewhere around 1,500 to 1,700 calories on any given day, on the average, for a long period of time to get to about 150 fucking pounds. As long as she stays pretty fucking active. Reality. She's not going to be able to eat 2,000 calories a day and not weigh around 200 pounds. It's just fucking, it is what it is, people. Like, I mean, reality exists. I say it all the time, right? And then you add on to like what she does, it needs to be in a systemic fashion. You need to try not to, try to just get consistent activity to keep your metabolic system going. You need to eat in a way that's going to keep your endocrine system running in a good fashion. Make sure you're protein focused with, a good mix of, with a good mix of any of the fucking, a good mix of any, whatchamacallit, of healthy fats. I could not get it out because somebody's asking for this, by the way. Ruben Cortez, any discount codes for your coaching? Here you go. There's one right there. Anyway, and thank you. Look forward to talking to you. But I have a book, Math and Willpower. But then, willpower is a motherfucker for a lot of people. Healthy fat. Yeah, healthy fats. There's healthy fats. There's like trans fat's not a healthy fat. But a certain degree of choline and saturated fat, your body needs fatty acids to run, man. Your body needs fatty acids to produce shit. But willpower is a motherfucker. So when the fucking pandemic hit and I stood up and said all this shit's stupid, because all of it was stupid. I was right. Told you so about everything. When people were screaming at me like I wanted people to die because I didn't want them, because I said facial decorations were stupid and wouldn't stop anything, and they didn't, and I was right. When people were sending me death threats about that shit, I started binge eating like a motherfucker. And Crystal we figured out a way to make it so I didn't have to fucking binge eat. I adjusted my food because it's the food, April. There, for those of you that were asking for it. Shit happened. So instead of just giving up and saying, well, it looks like I'm going to weigh 280 pounds again, fucking eat myself into fucking sleep apnea and heart disease and diabetes and getting away from my goals and all that shit, we fucking, did something about it. What the fuck? I mean, stuff happened. So stuff didn't happen. You gave up. You gave up for a little bit.
And it wasn't one thing. I gained so much weight so fast. And I think it was the combination of going.
It's the combination of you eating. That's it. It's the combination of the food you ate versus the activity you had. That's it. There's not a combination of all sorts of fucking excuses you're about to spew. It's that you fucking ate.
On and off several different birth controls, and then getting depressed and spiraling.
Were people really sending you death threats? Oh my goodness, yes. Often, daily. Absolutely. Do you ever think to message those people? I used to fucking call them. I mean, like they would send it to me on fucking on Instagram, and I would try to video call them. I'm not. What the fuck? What are you gonna do? I live in a stand your ground state. But also, I mean, yeah, the fucking often. It was ridiculous. People were like, "Oh my god, you just want people to die," and blah 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 blah. Fucking losers. But for her, it's the food. I mean, that's what it was. The whole list of fucking excuses you're about to spew are just that, excuses.
Spiraling. And also, I didn't think about this until more recently. Stopped taking birth control. I decided to stop taking medication for ADHD. Those changes very abruptly. And
I decided to stop taking medication for ADHD. Excuse. I'm sorry. Just excuses.
I was not okay. It was like I was in a dense fog. And when I came out of the other side of it, I was so heavy.
Yeah, because you need psychological counseling. You need to get a counselor. You need to figure out why you're doing this to yourself right now. She needs counseling right now. I mean, she needs to figure out why she's openly lying on her website. She needs to figure out why she's talking about herself to the point right now. Oh, hang on. Great to catch you live. My activity has been low going to work, also with the fertility thing, and yet I'm losing. Good fucking job, Liz. You're doing the fucking work too. Good fucking job. But that's the thing. It's just control, and it doesn't need to be super fucking restrictive. Like, that's the thing. This woman acts like, well, she needs to fucking watch every gram of shit. This woman could eat 1,500 to 1,800 calories. This woman right now could eat 1,800 calories and lose fucking 3 pounds a week, 2 to 3 pounds a week. I mean, fucking crazy. We talked about this at the beginning of the podcast. Yes.
and everything hurt. And then I started.
Everything hurt because you binged your way to about 100 pounds heavier. You're lucky that's all that happened. It's just everything hurt.
Trying to lose the weight. As soon as I came through the other side of that fog and I started trying to lose that weight, it was diet cycling, just like I had done before. I doubt she still has this.
That's what you're doing right now, is diet cycling. That's exactly what you're doing right now, is diet cycling.
We had this diet posted at some point, and I don't remember all the details exactly, but it was something like on day 1, you ate these foods. And on day 2, you ate like cabbage soup, and that's all you ate. And on day 3, you ate just watermelon, only watermelon. Like, it was such a crazy diet. And I would try things like that. And then I would get so far into it, and then I would fail. And then I would just gain more weight. I did the keto diet. And again, all of this is in the How Did I Get Fat video. But the keto diet was pretty easy for me until I stopped losing weight. And I probably needed to start tracking my food, and it probably would have continued. But as soon as I stopped eating keto, I almost immediately gained the weight back. So
as soon as you stopped eating keto, you started eating everything else. That's the thing. Okay, then eat keto forever. Life sucks sometimes. Some people have to. What's the problem with eating fucking actual food? I don't understand this. You know what we would call it? You know what your diet would have been ketogenic in fucking like 50 years ago? It would have just been called your diet most of the time. Like, people didn't fucking, it's ridiculous. If you eat non-processed food, veggies, meats, fruits, only, you'll be much healthier than what she is. This is bullshit. She's, this, like, saying like the keto diet failed. You failed. You lost weight, and then you fucking gained it back because you fucking stopped. You did not prepare to live a long lifestyle. You didn't stop. You changed your lifestyle. You lost weight. You changed your lifestyle to a ketogenic style life. And then instead of making adjustments, you quit that lifestyle for whatever reason and then gained it back. That's the fucking thing. That's all you did.
My husband came home from a deployment. No, my husband coming home from a deployment did not cause me to gain weight. It crash diet that I had been doing for an extended period of time, and then going off of that and overeating, thinking, okay, I better eat this pizza because on Monday I'm going back to keto. And I just kept telling myself that. And then I'm like, oh, well, we're about to move, so I may as well just wait until after we move. And then we moved, and well, maybe keto's too hard. So I tried like a vegan way of eating, and this way of eating, and that way of eating, all the way until that January of 2020. Did I just say 20 like 5 times? I think I did. But January, I got on diet pills, and I lost a little bit of weight with diet pills, stopped taking the diet pills, and I rapidly gained that weight I had lost back and more. The emotional.
So that's the first time I've ever heard her talk about diet pills. I wonder what diet pills she's talking about.
Turmoil and losing what I identified myself. I really have a bad propensity to use external things to define myself. And
I would agree with that, but you also have a bad propensity to use external things as fucking excuses too. Like, this happened, that happened, I stopped doing this, I stopped doing that. Then fucking, it's the food. It's the food. She's admitting, at least she's admitting it. It's the food. This is the most honest she's probably ever been in her entire YouTube career.
And I defined myself by my job, and not just that, by working so hard. Loved my job. And then the company I worked for was supposed to open like 50 locations within the next year. That's what my job was wrapped around. When that went away, then they didn't need us. And that was just a rough situation for everyone. And I lost my defining value, essentially.
This woman needs counseling. Like, that's the thing. It's like, I get counseling. Get off of, stop doing this. Stop putting yourself all the way out there for all of this. And get some fucking real counseling. You think you're fixing yourself. This is just another form of your crash diets and bullshit. This is not you fixing yourself. This is not you. The concept that you think you should be the example to help anybody is delusionally arrogant. And that's me being as nice as I can fucking be. It's just fucking crazy. I mean, word salad. Exactly. She talks in fucking circles. She talks in circles to try to justify her.
And that's not right. It's not right to define yourself in that way.
And I agree. I completely agree.
And I'm saying all of this because since July 2020, I have done so much work into understand why I do things and create effective methods of dealing with those things.
But yet here you are gaining weight back.
And it's been a process. It has been a long process, and I have shared most of it online. I have boundaries. When I went to the fertility,
which is the problem, and the problem is you've been sharing a lot of this online. That's the fucking problem.
Doctor in Missouri, we had talked briefly about it, and he explained that I would need about 24 months after bariatric surgery in order to do fertility. And I was like, well, I'll lose weight faster than that. And of course I have not. And so maybe there's a tinge, like a small bit of regret. I have a really good friend, and I think it was even after that she got bariatric surgery. Maybe it was right before. And she lost the weight, and she looks amazing, and she's maintained. And Sarah will.
She looks amazing. The looks amazing. The looks is the thing. The looks is the thing. This woman needs to get offline. She needs, like, for real, April. You should do the podcast, do all that shit. Stop talking about yourself and your journey. You sharing your journey is fucking you up. I mean, that's the thing. It's you fucking sharing your journey is fucking you up. Don't do this to yourself. Like, for real, if you really want all this other shit, I mean, I wish she could listen to what she is saying here. She is literally arguing with herself half the fucking time. She is all the fuck over the place. She is all, there is no focus here at all.
Will be on the podcast tomorrow. So happy for her. Weight loss surgery is such an effective tool. It is not a magic cure. It is not a Hail Mary.
Good for her for saying that.
It is something that takes so much thought and commitment. While I don't think I'm in the same place, I have built so many good tools. I do not feel that weight loss surgery is for me.
If I were to spiral, weight loss surgery would not stop regain. It would make it harder to lose. That's fucking the most self-actualized shit she's said.
Such a large percentage of people who gain their weight back, not all. When I look at myself, where I'm at.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that, and I'm happy she's even talking about this. Good job, April Lynn. A huge percentage of people that get weight loss surgery gain it back. They gain their weight back because they don't do any fucking work to build a healthy lifestyle. That's why we prefer, that's why we even say when we're talking about no morbidity, we want people to use it as a tool to, in some way, try to build a healthier lifestyle for themselves. We want to make sure that you are looking towards attaining a health-minded lifestyle, something that you can in fact use. Give me a second. So that you can in fact use to be healthy for the rest of your life. Train for 9 pounds when you're 90. I mean, like, some people aren't going to make it to 90, no matter what. Like, I might not make it to 90. I'm going to try really, really, really fucking hard. Really, really, really fucking hard. My life fucking kills it. My life fucking rocks. So I really, really want to make it that long. But I might not make it, but I'm going to try my fucking damnedest. I'm going to be as healthy as I fucking can, not fall into the pitfalls that I normally fall into of trying to be like, there's always that thing like, get leaner, get leaner, get leaner. All your friends are fucking like peeled to the fucking bone. So I have become somehow the small fat guy, still, like, with my friends, like, because like I'm friends with people like Mike Rashid and fucking Mark Lobliner, and fucking, like, these guys are fucking incredibly strong and ripped to the fucking bone, and they were both younger than me too. And I'm looking out for long longevity. Not saying that they're not, but they're both younger than me too, and I'm not that. But, so it's like, I could be stronger, I could be leaner. I want to be healthier. That's my goal, is healthier.
I don't arrive at weight loss surgery as the tool that I need or will use. I feel very confident that I am going to up the tempo of my weight loss.
What the fuck does that even mean? You're going to up the tempo of your weight loss? There's no tempo. Why the fuck are you talking in music vernacular? There's no fucking like your pace. Okay, you want to call your pace the pace your tempo? Figure out what foods you're going to need to eat when you have lost all your weight. If I was you, April Lauren, if you were my client, and I say this to any of you, try to find the combination of healthy foods, of healthy whole foods, lean meats or just meats, fish, poultry, ham, fucking pork, beef, bison. I had bison today. It was fucking great. Bison, vegetables, fucking fruits. Eat those in portion to have the body composition you want in the caloric range that is going to put you at a healthy weight for the long term. I personally eat, and this is no shit, I probably eat between 1,800 and 2,400 calories a day. I try to stay in there. And if I notice in the mirror that I look a little fluffier, like I don't have, like right now, I can tell, like I don't quite have the Pac-Man. I don't quite have this right here. So I can pull back a little bit on portion sizes for a couple of days and lean right the fuck back out if I wanted to, right? But I float in that range, and I'm going to stay in that range forever, because it is not about athleticism to me. It is not about being able to jump on high boxes anymore, and it is not about how much I can squat. It is not about how fast I can run. It is not about how I look with my fucking shirt off. It is about me making sure my wife has a husband until we're fucking old and gray, holding hands in our rocking chairs, watching the sun go down over the Gulf of Mexico before we're getting ready to go dance at one of our great grandchild's wedding. That's the fucking goal. That's why I'm going to eat between 1,800 and 2,400 calories. I will occasionally, maybe once a day, have an item that is sweeter but has good nutritional content. That's why I still do protein powders sometimes. Or I do a sweet potato at the end of the day. I want something sweeter that has good nutrition to it still. And once a week, I'm going to have something that I just want just for pleasure, so I don't feel restricted, because that's what works for me, because we figured this out. And we try to help people with our coaching figure out exactly what works for them. But it always falls into, there is a certain range you're going to have to find that is livable for you to be at your life goals. You need to stay in this livable range. She is trying to, you're going to increase the tempo. There should be no increasing the tempo. What should happen is you should find a lifestyle that you're going to fucking be in. You should eat in that fucking caloric range, and you will lose weight at a nice quick pace, because the deficit that you have built based off of the activity you're doing and off of the food that you're ingesting will produce a decent amount of weight loss very quickly, and it will slow down as your TDEE becomes smaller and smaller, as you become smaller and smaller. So even though you might even get a little bit more able to do more intense activities, if you keep it consistent, your weight loss will be steep. Your weight loss will be steep to begin with, come down, and then flatten on out, because you will in fact be burning less calories because you will weigh less. But at the very beginning, if you found the range you need to eat in for April Lauren, I would suggest that she should try to eat anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000 calories in a day, every single day, with a focus on maybe about 150 grams of protein to make sure she's nice and satiated, with some healthy fats in there. No processed carbohydrates at all. April Lauren should not eat bread. She should not eat processed sugar. She should maybe have one sweet item later on in the day. Maybe it be a yogurt or something like that has very little sugar added. Maybe sweeten that shit with fruit instead. Or once a week, eat an item at portion just for fucking pleasure. If I was coaching April Lauren, this is what I would coach her to do. Not this crazy bullshit where she's now going to try to up the tempo, as if what do you play? So you realize that the weight you lose from upping the tempo, your new volume, or whatever the fuck you want to, since I'm doing musical fucking shit, your new volume is going to have to be the volume you keep your speakers at the entire time, if we want to stick with the music vernacular. Stupid shit.
And then once I reach the weight I need to reach in order to qualify for insurance benefits where fertility is concerned, then I will go back to slow.
Well, it sucks that it's an insurance benefit. It's an insurance thing to get it paid for. It sucks for her for that.
Steady, controlled. So I expect good results out of myself, faster results, and sustainable results. Just like with my Couch to 5K.
So here's what I don't understand. So like why do you expect good results, faster results, and sustainable results? What about any of knowing you, April, makes like you should not do this? Get offline. Get offline. Don't share any of these results. Don't share any of these fucking results with anybody. Don't. Let all the people talk. Don't share any of these results. Nothing about your journey in the last 4 fucking years, by the way, because it's been way longer than just 2. But nothing about your journey in the last 4.5 to 5 fucking years of you trying to lose weight online makes me think that what you should do is try to rush it more. That's just not fucking realistic at all. Up the tempo. Like, if you did what I told you to, you would lose weight rather quickly at the very fucking beginning. Go for 30 minutes walks, 30 minutes to an hour of walking a day. Eat between 1,500 to 2,000 calories of whole foods. Drink 250 ounces to 300 ounces of fluid. You'll lose fucking weight. For real, you will lose weight, April. I guarantee you that shit. You will lose fucking weight. It may not be the most pleasurable fucking thing you have, but you will lose weight, and then you will be able to fucking get pregnant, or you'll be able to do the fucking fertility thing.
Program, I put a few stipulations down for myself. Like if I felt knee pain, if I felt this, if I didn't feel ready, then I would repeat weeks of training, even if that meant not being fully ready for.
Who fucking cares about your weeks of training? Who cares? Swim, woman with the fucking bad knee who weighs 260 pounds, swim and walk. Swim and walk and do yoga. She's a fucking yoga instructor. Do yoga every fucking day. Go swimming when you can and go for walks every fucking day. You're a fucking yoga instructor. What the, why? I don't, what the fuck? It's like the training bullshit is because she wants to be a fucking influencer. That's the fucking thing. That is the fucking thing. Do the fucking plus size yoga you were talking about. Do that. Become that kind of influencer. That's way healthier for you and your audience, because you're lifting, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and going to give people very fucking, like, every time I see this woman touch weights, I can point out 20 fucking things that she has wrong. And yes, she is a yoga instructor.
My 5K. Then I would do what I needed to do in order to arrive there healthy and able. And with my weight loss, with going faster, it's the same thing. If I feel like I'm spiraling, if I feel like I've made a mistake, then I will scale it back and reevaluate, reassess.
Do you love boating?
Weight is off of my chest now. Everything that I've said today about me and what I need, I want to reiterate.
Everything you've said has been about you as normal.
That weight loss and the way at which we approach it is.
Why we? Why you? Why we? Why are you giving advice to people when you are fucking clearly a train wreck in this? Why we? Don't say we, say I. You can say I because you can speak for yourself. But weight loss and the way we approach it, you should not speak for people. When you say we, you are giving people advice. When you say we need to do this, we need to do that, fuck that shit. You can talk for you. You should not be giving people advice. So look at the look on her face. She thinks she's about to fucking drop some fucking knowledge or something like that. I can fucking just see it. She thinks she's about to like put down the fucking fucking lay down the law or something like that. We don't do shit. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Clearly, you have only fucked yourself up often. You should not be saying we for weight loss at all.
So individual. I don't feel like there is a way in which you would approach your weight loss that I should tell you that is wrong.
I disagree. I think you eat too fucking much. I think that's wrong. I absolutely do. I think you eat too fucking much. I think that's absolutely wrong. I think you try to outwork a bad diet. That is fucking wrong. I think you are hurting yourself and your audience, and you trying to say that other people should not be able to comment on your clear fucked upness is in fact ridiculous. That is fucking crazy. Like, I can tell you, you eat too much, period. You are not going to be able to, like, you need to adjust your food, period. You eat too much. Too much.
Or anyone should be like, you're absolutely wrong. You're going to fail.
No, if you keep eating the way you're eating, you're going to fail. I've predicted every single fucking thing that has fucking negatively happened in this woman's journey, period. I mean, I don't give a fuck what you think. I've been right.
I feel like it's up to us individually to take ownership of our own.
Us individually. No, it's up to you. Stop speaking for other people. This is the language she uses is a co-opt, so she then fucking can co-opt her audience into thinking like, yeah, us and we. Fuck that shit. You motherfuckers should not fucking be involved with this shit.
Journeys and figure out what we need. Work with the right professionals, credentialed professionals, not self-reported ones. And
well, again, certified addiction coach, certified personal trainer, healthcare executive. I literally have coached for fucking 6-7 fucking years now, or five or six fucking years now, with a vast majority of my fucking clientele being doctors, nurses, dietitians themselves, physician's assistants. Lost weight myself, best-selling weight loss author. The fucking thing is about this. There is a reason she is trying to fucking say, like, she's talking about me and Ilona, in case any of you don't fucking notice. So, I don't fucking understand why somebody like me, who has predicted every fucking problem she's had, she would not listen to.
figure out what we need and go forward accordingly. And for some people that
Stop saying we, just stop it.
may mean keto. And for some people that may mean other diets. I am so confident that I am going to get to that 200 pounds down mark. I'm confident I'm going to get beyond that. I am not as confident that I will be able to conceive. I'm not as confident as I would like.
Well, that's sad. I'm not confident you're going to get to 200 pounds down if you don't. This woman needs to get offline. So, fucking sad.
To be. I want to get to a point where I'm able to lay everything out on the table and get answers. Is that even a possibility for me? And
you'd have to stop lying to yourself and your audience first to get answers. You'd have to, you'd have to stop lying to yourself and your audience first.
And then we'll be able to go forward making.
Will we? How about you? Then why don't you say I? Will we?
The choices that we need to make for our family.
Do we need to make that?
And that is so important to me. While there will be problems, we'll keep going. I am going to get to a healthy weight. And
I hope so. I truly do. I hope so. And my advice to April Lynn is to give up trying to be famous. Just give it up.
I'm excited to take you along with me.
Why? You're not. She's not excited to take people along with her because every time she fucking goes to weigh in, she fucking has a fucking conniption. She's not. She's excited to be famous. She is excited to try to be an influencer, as she's been trying to be for the last 5 fucking years. Again, do the podcast, do the fucking crafts bullshit, do whatever, do all that bullshit. But stop trying to share your fucking weight loss journey because it is not helping you, not helping your audience. And this woman, I wish she could hear herself as she tries to dismiss very serious critique from people that have helped many fucking people. I have coached 1,000 some people likely to healthier weights at this stage. I've sold a best-selling weight loss book. I am telling you, the problem is that this woman is not focused on her fucking food. She is eating too much. She is a 260 pound woman who is actively gaining weight. She is eating 2,800 to 3,200 calories a day, depending on her activity, or more. Realistically, she's eating way more, like 1,000 calories more in a day than what she's going to be able to eat on a fucking daily basis as an average when she gets to a healthier weight and to maintain it. That's just reality. It's just simply always 100% reality. I'm done. Again, though, I just did want to point out to everybody, since I was a little bit hard about this, I'm just going to point out that she did, in fact, Let's see here. I began sharing my weight loss journey on YouTube in summer of 2020. I have lost over 100 pounds so far. 2 lies, 1 sentence. 2 lies, 1 sentence. So for those of you that think I was too hard on her, I'm sorry. She's, I mean, this is an open, blatant lie to her audience, to people that don't even know her yet, trying to fucking reel them into her sphere. Why? Why are you, why? like, people realize like she's paying for a fucking website. She's paying for the podcast shit. She's paying, like, there's expense with this shit, right? Like, people realize this, right? This is a business for her. Okay? Just like it's a business for me. It's a business for her. She's incurring expense for this. She's not just out to share her journey. By sharing my story, my weight loss journey, I hope to help others. No, there's a reason why you're investing money in this. Stop with the fucking BS. All right, guys, it's a little over time, but I'm going to get to here. Any questions? Shoot them out. Will we? I've been losing 3 pounds a week working with Alan and Crystal. Maybe April changed her pronouns. Out fucking standing. Bam. Hell yeah. Woo. Oh shit. I thought the TV went off. We're having a little bit of a storm here and everything went black for a second. I think you were too nice. I'm trying. I don't. I dislike that she lies. Okay, I really do. The website thing's got me a little tweaked. Like, she's got open lies on the front page of her website. Open fucking lies. Yeah, she has a merch line too. Like she's. That's the thing. Like, nobody can tell me she's not trying to make money. She invests. She has investment monthly costs in order to keep all this shit going. You know? Alan, have you ever had problems controlling sugar cravings? I had, normally when I take in too much sugar, but that's one of the reasons why I take in berberine every single day. Berberine definitely helps me out with that. We got something coming for that. Product 2 is going to be able to fucking help out with that. It really fucking is. It's got some glycemic reaction ingredients. It also has some stuff to help with blood sugar regulation, like lots of stuff to help with blood sugar regulation, insulin sensitivity. So try to just stay away from processed sugar as much as possible. Not sure this weekend, but next weekend I'm joining a gym with a pool. How long do you suggest a 290-pound woman be in the pool swimming? Until you get tired. Like, start off with 30 minutes. Make sure you're not too sore the next day. Build up. Just take it easy and just start getting movement. It'll just keep moving. Keep going. And good for you. Good for you in taking that fucking first step. That's out fucking standing. Really good job. Really, really good job. He's not mean. He's frustrated. I'm a little mean too. I mean, I'm just going to be like, it's just my fucking sense of humor. Like, I don't ever say I'm not, but there's like, until 2020, there was no laws against being mean. Now it's like, offending somebody is like apparently a big thing. Like, you're offensive. Like, so fucking what? You offended me. I don't give a fuck. So, hello, I watched your videos and agree in life. How can we help others until we help ourselves? And April needs to help herself. That's it. Exactly. Would you say she'd benefit from taking no morbidity? I don't know. It doesn't, like, I really don't. Like, I think it's a good, I mean, do I think that it would help her because it's from me? No, I don't. I think she would mentally make it so it doesn't work because it's from me. I just got to be honest. And there's a lot of people that no morbidity, like, if you binge eat even when you're full, like, it doesn't stop that behavior. I think April's problem is she doesn't want to change her behaviors. She doesn't want to address the actual core issues. No morbidity is meant to actually help diminish your appetite, help you feel fuller on less portions of food, help with your stress levels, so you can then do the fucking work. I'm very happy to see that a lot of people are losing a lot of weight. We've got people that have been on it 3 months and have lost 15% of their body mass. Like, some of the semaglutide boasts 15% body mass in 68 weeks with harsh side effects. And we got people that have lost 15% in literally just a fucking 3 months. So I mean, I'm super fucking proud of it, super fucking happy for it. Can't wait for it to come back in stock. It should be within the next week, by the way. Somebody just asked, when's No Morbidity coming back? It should be this next week, and it's a much bigger stock. But we are going to be advertising the fuck out of it too, so it's going to go quickly again. But we want people to actually be able to help build their lifestyles. She would totally benefit from No Morbidity, but then she'd give Alan the credit to where, it's the food for her. My husband just stole one of my No Morbidity bottles to try to, so I need to order more for myself soon. Mandy, it will be next week, and that's awesome. I'm glad he's taking it too. That's fucking excellent. I'm glad that he saw that you are benefiting so much that he fucking is taking it now too. Alan is basically Kermit. I don't even know who the fuck that is or what the fuck that is. I don't know if Herschel. I don't think you're insulting me, but I don't even know what the fuck that is. So. I need it, man. Helping me out. I'm jonesing. It'll be soon. It'll be soon. I know one guy bullied Alan. I remember the fitness guy who puts eggs in his smoothies. He deserves it though. Oh, jeez. Poor guy. Alan said a long time ago that sugar is the devil, and I've never forgotten it. It is the fucking devil. It is an addictive substance. You should treat sugar like you treat alcohol, with the same care, if not more. So. Rocky did it anyway. All right, guys. I'm gonna Vladimir. It's on the Tiger Fitness website. It's also going to be on the Ambrosia website. Okay. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a great day. I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'm very, 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 very happy that we had a good talk. April, please listen. Don't stop sharing your journey. Do the podcast thing, everything like that. But fix your own shit. I mean, I think that's what's best for you, for real. And be a little bit more honest with your audience. God damn.